Good afternoon. I don't know why that's over that way. I thought we'd go through some more totes of yarn, just because, first of all, I would also like to see what I have available and to pull something because I am looking to make an afghan with some of those blues that I showed on Tuesday. So, I've got two more totes here and I thought we would go through them. And I already see something that I think might work with the blue and I'm going to set it aside. But let's get into this tote. All right, first of all, I have a lot of fall colors in this one. It's a big mix. And this is that cinnamon that is the Craft Smart. They're from Michael's. I have 2 skeins of that. So that'll go in there. And then it looks like I have 2 skeins of the, what they call ginger. So those will go in there as well. And hopefully I can keep the cats from attacking me when they see the strings. I do have what looks like, I believe these are 2 more of the cinnamon. 2 more of the cinnamon. So there's 4 there. 5. So there's 5 total of the cinnamon. And I don't see any other color that looks like it might be one of the Craft Smarts. Okay. Now I also have 2 of the Craft Smarts in orange. And those are going to go into the tote. This will make a nice, great fall blanket, don't you think? Then, out of the blue, I have a Soft Secret in Hot Grape. That will go into the tote. I have just one of I Love This Yarn in Swede Dijon. And that has some little pops of color in there. So that's going to go in. I do have 2 of the Craft Smart in Cranberry. So those will go into the tote as well. I have an empty tote here, then the full one here. And then I have some really, got one more of the cranberry, I think. Yep, one more of the cranberry. And the cranberry has some flecks of color in it. I don't know if you can see that. So there are some flecks of color in that as well. And that's rather interesting. Now the rest of these are a little bit of a mix of things. I have a small plastic bag here. And I get these, at the Dollar Tree. It has a partial skein of Cafe Latte. That will go in there. It has a partial skein of Warm Brown. That will go in the tote as well. And it looks like that's maybe a brown. Doesn't really feel like a red heart, but it does look exactly like this one, and this one is red heart. Feels exactly the same. They're just not that roughness that they have. Then I have another one of what looks like the Warm Brown. That is just a small ball. And I think I will take those 2 out so that I can put them in a cake together. And then I have some lovely cotton yarn here. Quite a bit of cotton yarn. But I also have a couple skeins of the, partial skeins of the scrubby. One is in the blue and one is in like a tan color. Those will go on top. Here is one of the I Love This yarns in, I don't know what color this is. I don't know if I can find it. In banana. And that will go there. I have a scrubby in that kind of lime green. Now, I don't particularly like using the scrubby yarn. However, they make good exfoliating pads. They make great just washcloths to wash your different things with. Those kind of things. And I do have 3. And I got these when it was on clearance of the Craft Secret Cotton in the color, oh, they got the color name covered up. In the color name Weathered Clay. There are 3 of those in that color. And I really like that color. I do need to, actually, I think I'm going to pull these out. I do need to, I was asked to make a crafty basket for an auction to help raise some money for the Lamar Lighthouse Camp. So I think I will pull these and those scrubby yarns to make some washcloths and some exfoliating. Now this is Beaches and Cream. There's a partial and a full of the green stripes. So I'm going to pull those and those 2 scrubbies out. And maybe this one. Mix it in with one of those to make something. I do have a I Love This Yarn Chunky in the color Heathered Brown. And that's going in that tote. I do have a couple of the, which I find funny, I have them stacked with a pattern by Rel of her 2-button cowl. I have 2 skeins of the, and a button. Actually, I have 2 buttons in here. And 2 of the Aspen Tweed in Hometown USA, and 1 in Almond. So yeah, I have those in there with this pattern and the buttons. That will go in the tote because it will be put together at a later time. And Izzy, I appreciate you going through things, but get out. My kitty cat's trying to help. She is such a hose nose. She has to sniff everything. So she's over here just sniffing away. I laugh because, you know, Mimi, Laura, calls her cat Persephone Sniffers. Maybe that should have been the name that I gave Izzy. Sniffers instead of Izzy. However, that's going in the tote. Now I also have, and this is a pattern. It is the Paddington Bear. I have a whole kit for that. That as well is going into the tote. I do have plans to make that. Just not ready for it yet. Then I have I Love This Yarn in a very nice, pretty pink. It is called Hot Rose. That is going in that tote as well. Along with it is the I Love This Cotton, or I Love This Yarn in Flapper Girl. I really like that colorway. That's going in the tote. And then this one is going in the tote as well. And it is Paint Party. Now these are going to stay outside until I get them in with the other yarns, those blues, to see if any of them will go with it. And that one is Float Along. I love this yarn. So I'm going to lay that to the side. And then I also have one in Nova Scotia Sky. And I love this colorway. It is so varied, so nice. So I'll set that one aside, as well as one of the night blue, which is just like a oh boy, words are failing me. Trying to think of what it's called. But that one's going to get set aside as well. So that is that tote. Let me move this other tote over so we can get into the next tote. Oh boy, this next tote has some, looks like some, quite a varied. It has one of the Fret Marble, and this is in that color, it's called color 1945, doesn't really have a name. It's got those pretty blues, purples kind of thing. I had knit a sweater for a woman, and that sweater had a couple of skeins left over, and she wanted me to just take those skeins. So that's why I have that skein. Then I have a puzzle in the color Rubik's Cube, so that will go in the tote. I have another one that is puzzle in checkers. Not sure if this one is checkers. I think it's a different flavor. Well, it says it's checkers, but as you can see, they don't look anything alike. Maybe it's just the way that they're wound. That's going to go in the tote as well. And then I have two Premier Bloom. These are self-striping. These are baby yarns. This is Baby's Breath. I have two skeins of that. That is going in the tote. And then I have a skein of Big Twist Twinkle in the color Slate. Some of it has been used. I don't know what I used it for, but it has been used. Then I have a TLC Essentials in the color Sandstone. That is going in the tote. I have two of I Love This Yarn in the color, I believe this is a print, in the color Candy Stick Stash. I have two of those, and those will go into the tote as well. I do have a partial skein of Heartland, and this is in the color Olympic, pretty blue. That one is, it is a 4-weight. Maybe I should throw that in for a possibility with the blues. And then I have a I Love This Yarn in soft blue. This one I'm not going to add into that because I think I've got plenty of blues to choose from. Then I have several skeins of the Universe Halloween by Hobie, and this is the color 01. Pretty colors. I've got 201, 2 in 04. So there's that blue, and then there's that nice pretty color there. Those are going in the tote. And then I have, actually I think I have 4 of the one. Maybe not. No, this is color 2. Then I have color 2, which is that pretty color. And then color, I have 4 of number 4 with the purple and black. And then there's one of this one, which has the pretty greens in it, and that's number 3. So I do have a couple of those. Those are going in the tote as well. So I can get them back in the bag, sort of, so I can get them into the tote. And those are going in there as well. Now, I have 3 packages of the Mandela yarn in the colors in. I have 3 of these, so these are going into the tote, all 3 of those. And they're going to fit nicely. And you know, sometimes you wonder how you got all the yarn in there, because I have one more package, and it is the Mandela in the color Harmony. And I do have a skein over here, an extra skein of the Harmony, so I am going to put that together with this, and hopefully I can fit it all into that skein, all into this tote. We'll see. It may be a tight fit. But that is it for this tote. And it is done. It is finished. It is emptied. So, I hope you enjoy this, having fun with me. Going through some of these totes, seeing what I have. A lot of this I will use at some later date, but those blues I'm pulling apart so I can see if I can fit those in. But I hope that all of you watched to the end, because I finally reached 4,000 subscribers. Yay! So, included in this is a giveaway. And this giveaway is going to last through Wednesday. Let me get my phone so I can check the dates, because this will go up Wednesday. This giveaway will last from the 31st through the 7th. And on the 7th, about 7:30 p.m., I will draw a winner for this. I am going to also include a bag that I have made. It will be a tote bag of my choice that I will include as part of that giveaway. And I'll just pick one out of the totes there. That's interesting. Anyway, the yarns that I'm giving away, there are 2 skeins of the Audine wools. This is in the colorway Electric Abalone. It's 50% alpaca, 30% merino wool, and 20% nylon. It is a DK weight, and as you can see, it is beautiful. But because it is alpaca, and I have trouble with alpaca because I am allergic to alpaca. Even though it's considered hypoallergenic, I am allergic to it. I am also including in it the Weekend DK. This is a Barocco yarn, which is 75% acrylic and 25% cotton, Peruvian cotton. And that is in a beautiful colorway. But I decided to throw that in just for a little color variation. I'm also including this, which is a hand-dyed fingering sock yarn. And I have no idea who made this, but it is 100% superwash merino in a fingering weight, and it is called Loveliness. It is from Stream Valley Fiber, which is in Trout Run, PA. So I am including that, as well as the Jaeger Spun Sapphire Silk Wool in the color Admiral. It is a 50% Chinese tussah silk, 50% fine merino wool, and there are 2 ounces of this, but I am going to include this because it could work with that, possibly. Or maybe you can find something else to work with it. But this is the giveaway. And yes, there is a keyword that you're going to have to use. And that keyword is harmony. So somewhere in the comments below, do not mention giveaway. Do not say thank you for your generous giveaway or thank you for the giveaway or anything that alludes to a giveaway. Okay? Just put somewhere in your comment the word harmony. You can leave just harmony. You can put in, I think we need to come together in harmony as a nation. Whatever you want, as long as the word harmony is in that comment. And like I said, next week on the 7th, about 7:30, I will choose a winner. And I will upload that later on that evening. And it will also include a bag that I have made as part of the giveaway. All right, that's it for today. Everybody have a great week. I'll see you again next week. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.